So, tonight I have a very urgent message for the Divine Feminine. Please keep in mind that these messages may or may not resonate with everyone. So, just take the messages that resonate and leave the ones that do not, okay? This message here may be very, very specific because I'm tapping into a feminine energy who is about to undergo the most powerful transformation of your life, okay? This feminine energy here, you are someone who is not really surprised anymore by human nature, by human behavior. There is something very powerful emanating from your aura at this time. A lot of things that may have been able to penetrate you emotionally and get a reaction from you is not really having that same effect on you anymore. It's almost as if God has opened your eyes to the world around you and you just have this deeper level of understanding about this physical realm. And this is really making you extremely powerful. It's also making you extremely magnetic at this time. This feminine energy here, you are incredibly sensitive. You are someone who has a lot of spiritual gifts, and it seems like the closer that you get to the Most High, the more that is revealed to you about this world. The more that you kind of look deep into people and see a lot of that dark, heavy type of energy. But where you are now, it's almost as if you are kind of awakening to the fact that there are a lot of things that most people do not have access to in this realm. There are a lot of people that are moving from the energy of fear. And fear is extremely dangerous. It manifests in many, many different actions and emotions like shame, doubt, anger. A lot of things that people are projecting is really just a reflection of what it is that they feel on the inside and what they believe the world to be. And you may have been in this place in your life where you were taking things extremely personal. You know, people would do things to you and you would feel like people were out to get you. I'm just getting that you would go through certain situations in your life and people would genuinely confuse you. Like you would really sit back and try to unpack these things. Maybe you have a mind that is extremely analytical. The way that you think is being highlighted here. You're not normal, okay? Something about your energy is coming through as if you have a high level of intelligence. And this may make you stand out in many, many rooms. But where you're at right now, it's almost as if you are deep in creation mode. You may be starting from scratch. It's almost like you are reinventing yourself. And you're taking all of this information that you have gathered over the years and you are creating this new version of yourself that is just going to be so powerful and so highly magnetic that your life is going to look completely different. It's almost like you are drawing a different caliber of life toward you. You're literally quantum leaping into a more solid timeline. And this is extremely powerful because anytime that you step into such a powerful level of authenticity, the world literally bends for you. The universe literally opens up for you. The minute that you get extremely clear about who you are, but this is about power. This is about the feminine energy rising to the point of being unapologetic about what you are and about your power. Feminine power is internal. It's not something that you have to say. It's not something that you have to announce when you walk into a room. It's something that people can feel. And if you're resonating with this message, people can absolutely feel you. You're at this place right now where because you are being so honest in what it is that you want and who it is that you are, you're about to literally create the life of your dreams. Some of you have been manifesting love And you kind of feel like you've been in this position where you've had to kind of rewrite a lot of the things that you went through. It's almost like you're going through your past, like you're scraping through a lot of the things that you went through and actually retelling your story from a position of power. And I feel like this is really tapping into this new moon in Scorpio energy, because the Scorpio energy is all about the hidden aspects of the soul. It's about really tapping into those parts of yourself that can be kind of dark. Those dark emotions, a lot of the anger that you feel, a lot of the hurt that you felt, a lot of the betrayal, a lot of the pain that you have allowed to kind of become part of your personality. It's almost like you're going through this powerful transmutation process where you're understanding that every single thing you went through is here to benefit you. You're no longer allowing anybody to own pieces of your story. You're calling back your energy. You are reclaiming your time. You're reclaiming your power in such a very subtle way. For some of you, you may be doing this by way of meditation. You may be doing this by way of doing your affirmations every day. The way that you're doing this is such in a powerful, poised way. You may not even understand what's happening to you on a cellular level, but it's almost like your yin energy is rising. You're not really going out and asserting your power. You're not announcing a lot of the things that you're doing either. You're calling in this powerful timeline where people, places, energies, they're going to know who you are upon arrival. You won't have to say anything. It's a very inner type of energy. And I'm also getting something here about you not feeling the need to announce anything to anyone. And there is such power in that, because ultimately creation is quiet. People around you may be very, very curious about you. You may be coming off very, very mysterious, but it's also intriguing in a way. It's almost like the more you pour into yourself, the more your energy begins to speak, the less you actually have to open your mouth and announce anything. For some of you, this energy is extremely personal. You're actually working on your person. There could be things that you want to change about yourself. I feel like you're going deep into your past and looking at a lot of things that you consider to be flaws, and understanding that we're here right now in the physical realm. We are in the creative realm. You have the power, you have the information to literally create who you want to be. There's information out there. If there's something that you want to correct, you can correct it. If there's something that you want to change about yourself, there's information out there. The only thing that you have to do is really kind of lock in and give yourself the time, the space, and the energy to be molded into your best version. So for a lot of you, this is very, very personal. It's about actually putting in the action to become who you want to be. No more dreaming about it. This is a very creative state. You are actively in the process of creation. For others of you, this may be a very external type of energy where you have already done the internal work. You've done the meditating. You've done the healing. You've done the shadow work. And you notice that it continues to be a very cyclical kind of thing in your life. We're always becoming. So now you're kind of focused on external energy in your life. There may be some things that you want to clean up. Maybe you want to attract different types of love into your life. Maybe you want to attract a different level of support system in your life. You're really in the creative seat, Divine Feminine, and this is extremely powerful. Because the minute that you get to this place where you understand that this is what we're here for, this is why we are actually here and alive in this time and in this space, to create the life that we want to create. We're not here to sit back and to allow life to happen to us. We are here to kind of be a force. But the way that you do it as a feminine energy is very, very different from the way that masculine energy creates. For you, it's more internal. The minute that you decide that your power matters and that you're here to lead in love and not fear, everything in your world opens up for you. Everything changes. So it's very important for you to know that you are supported in this. It's almost like your energy is shifting where you are so in flow with the universe that even when the universe is changing and, we have the different cycles, you're right in alignment with that. So whatever it is you're doing, continue to pour into yourself. Continue to take a stance. Continue to look at your life and understand that you are actively creating. There's like this energy of cause and effect that's happening with the collective, where a lot of people are awakening to the fact that a lot of what transpired in the past is creating the future. And so there's this powerful energy of ownership where a lot of people are beginning to step into this role and understand that every single thing that they do today is going to create their tomorrow. This is very, very beautiful. And if you're resonating with this message, you are right in the middle of this, okay? Right in the middle of this beautiful creative process. If you're not yet in this place, understand that this new moon in Scorpio is the perfect time for you to decide who you want to be. And for you to really not feel like you have to wait until you have permission. This is not about circumstances. So although things may look, a little crazy in your external world, it's not really time to focus on that. Your power is internal. Whatever it is that you decide you want to be, Divine Feminine, you have the power to create that. You have your imagination. The feminine realm, this is really, really your playground. So it's almost like you're being guided to have fun. Yeah, there's something here about the energy of play as well. Getting back to this place where you're really lighthearted. You're not really taking yourself very seriously at this time, or taking the world very seriously, or allowing other people to shift you or move you according to where they are in their mind and in their heart. This is about allowing life to happen and you remaining fluid and you flowing with the energies of the universe. Because that's when you are most powerful. And when you decide and when you sit back and watch the world around you and you decide when you want to take a bold action, when you want to move, when you want to shift, the energy will be so powerful within you that things will happen at a lightning speed. So if you're at this place where I feel like a lot of the feminine energy is here, where there's just like this powerful transformative energy where you're feeling like you want to take everything that you've been through and transmute it into something powerful, into something that you've never seen before. You want to come the best version of yourself at this stage of your life. You are right in alignment with the universal feminine energy. And it's also the best time for you to really decide what it is that you want. And to just take one small action towards doing that. There's also something here, I keep getting silence. So this is not a time for you to speak on the things that you want to do. A lot of times we get extremely excited and we want to share what it is that we are experiencing. We want to share certain things that God told us in confidence. And a lot of times you have to keep those things to yourself until it's time. And you will know. You will receive a little nudge or something that lets you know that it's time for you to really open up the desires of your heart. But there are absolutely moments in your life where things need to be sacred. And this is one of those times because you are in a deep, deep state of transformation. For some of you, your actions will speak for you. How you present, your demeanor, how you carry yourself, your accolades, these things will speak for you. You won't have to say anything. God is literally moving on your behalf at this time, Divine Feminine, and asking you what it is that you want or who it is that you want to be. So pay attention to the signs that you're receiving at this time. For a lot of you, I'm getting something about divine instruction. A lot of you may be receiving downloads, but they may be coming in the form of instruction, where you ask for something or you're thinking about something and you're actually seeing this being reflected back to you. So it's almost like you're thinking about a certain topic or something that you want to do, and you see it, you know, you read it somewhere, or you see a sign that is very, very close to what it is that you've been thinking about. This is the universe's way of letting you know that your desires have been received and that you have the green light, that you're in the right place at the right time. This is a very, very transformative energy. A lot of what you've been through was not in vain. A lot of it was here to shape and mold you into the most powerful version of yourself. A lot of you are stepping out of this mode where in past situations you saw yourself as a victim of something or someone, and you are becoming the creator. You are taking back your story and you're rewriting it so that you are in a position to win. And what's about to unfold in your life is going to be absolutely life-changing. So be mindful that not only are you creating something, you're co-creating with your spiritual team, with the Most High, and you're actually being molded into something very, very powerful. But the actions that you take, the way that you think, the way that you respond to things at this time, Divine Feminine, will be very, very important. You're shifting into this place where you really have to practice a level of emotional intelligence, where people around you may not be on the same wavelength as you, but you still have to stay focused on the things that you and God discussed, because you're absolutely here to have the experience that you desire. If there's anything that you see in your mind's eye, and this could be anything, this can be a certain place you want to live, places that you want to experience in the world, a way that you want to live your life, a certain amount of money that you want to have, anything, you are receiving that desire because it's in your soul blueprint and you have the power to create it. But the main thing that gets in the way, what becomes a huge barrier in this physical realm, is what we give our energy to. And I feel like you are literally snatching back your energy because you need it. That's what holds your vitality. That's what holds your creative power. So anything that's not helping you to move toward your goals and to become the highest version of yourself, I see you just cutting it out. But you're cutting it out with love. It's almost like, yeah, I really, value you. I value this connection, this relationship, but I have to take some time for me. Creation is a you and God thing. Sometimes you may have to separate yourself for a while just to receive every single thing that God has for you. And you'll know when the time is right. You'll know when it's time for you to integrate. And this is a very, very social time as well. So just be mindful. There are certain things that you are absolutely ready to open up and express and share. But there are also things that are extremely sacred, that is just between you and God. And you'll know what those things are, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. I hope that this message finds the Divine Feminine that it is intended for. Be sure to set some powerful, powerful intentions with the 1111 portal combined with this new moon in Scorpio. If you are at a place where you are desiring transformation, and I'm just picking that up for the Feminine Collective, this is your time, literally. So take advantage of it. If you resonated with this message, please be sure to hit the like button on your way out. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.